Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe. Home of the
May the best man win. It's been a long time coming. It's supposed to be a great matchup. Let's see what we get.
This is not your run-of-the-mill regular season game. Instead, it is a top 10 clash. One team hoping to make a giant statement. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 4th-ranked team of the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as... We'll see at the 28. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Give to the single back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a
Way to penetrate the offensive line,
get your offensive line in
find the lane, make a tackle.
Big fellas get lathered.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Dances away to buy time. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down.
We use it.
He'll lose a couple.
Good
I love
user.
this linebacker because he's able to dissect what's happening in front of him, and he reacts downhill. He uses his speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Looking to buy time. Going over the top. And it's picked off at the goal line. Bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Red.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He has the first and still on his feet. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow.
Let's work. Let's continue to work. Let's do great things the whole game.
Exactly what you want.
Let's go.
Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripped off.
Let's fucking work.
On that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Just steamrolling the defense. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd down. On the option. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
First down for this offense. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They try to pop a run on the draw. Across the 25, he's got room. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 45. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. To the air, it's Manning. Using his legs to buy some time. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. A really good
Tried to get a little too fresh with it. Tried to get a little fresh with it. Let's go.
He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country. And he showed you his open field running there.
Here's the handoff. Low man wins, just keeps moving. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
Been a dog all day, stay a dog. Good job, Dan. Is that his second pick today?
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now they'll run it on the toss. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together.
That's a damn good ball.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing he's 3rd and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Right back to him on the ground. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
User.
Well, that defender is better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
User.
Well, they're they're trying to get that run
Lock all that
the
in.
outside.
Go,
It's
Sawyer.
the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. There's a timeout call.
His hands on the
tries to
pump.
find a way to draw a little closer. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He throws one to the left. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. He's looking to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this
They
half.
first half.
So the first
Made one
half
mistake.
to a close. We'll take a break.
We found a way to put the ball in the zone. Find a way to put the ball in the zone.
The Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and this is ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. He's got it downfield.
Improv. Improv. That was a busted play.
He's
Good
got
job.
enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Henderson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a man. It's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it.
That's a hell of a user catch.
But not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Buckeyes are marching down the field. Fast motion from the offense. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Dang,
Oh,
that
he
leg
missed
too.
it. No good. It's still a
I
three-point
had
game
that.
after the miss.
Oh,
Here comes the Texas offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
To the air, it's Manning. He makes the connection. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle on third down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 3, Texas 0.
Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Time to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Texas! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth.
That makes the score Texas 7, Ohio State 3.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Quarterback checking the play. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll run play action. Going to try to get it himself. At the 35, he's open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Forced out of the pocket. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Up-tempo for the offense.
Brings up second down.
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Howard. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw. Coming after it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Hands down.
And this offense really showing their running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw. It's Manning. Now adjusting. Unleashes one. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He's taking the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. They make the stop, but that's going to do it.
Let's
here.
go.
His time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.